I've been getting a lot of questions about this event so far, so I'm gonna make a quick video talking over some of the commonly asked questions that you guys have been sending me for the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 days now, and hopefully I can eliminate a lot of the questions that you guys have concerns or whatever that you guys have towards me for this event, and just solve a lot of issues that you guys have been talking about recently on my YouTube comments. The first question is, are the planes that I'm farming in the current event really that good? So these planes right here, the HVAR fighters, these planes right here, yes, they are that good. To reiterate that one more time, if you guys go all the way over here, well, I have some made already on my Yorktown. So you go over here, we go to Yorktown, we click this right here. You see the modifier, guys, 140, 110, 50. 140 is on the light armor. As of right now, if we go to any of the fighters, we don't have anything remotely close to 140 modifiers on light armor. The closest would be the prototype B4-109G, the AP rockets, which have a modifier of 110. These are the quote-unquote best in slot light armor fighters to use before these came out. So 140 mods compared to 110, guys, is a significant damage increase. I'm not going to give you the specific numbers, but it's a significant increase. I'm going to tell you that right now. You can see a drastic improvement going from these planes to these planes when you're fighting something like Helena Meta, Arbiter Temperance. Any of these kind of bosses, you will see a significant damage increase when you use the Hellcats over the AP rockets, the prototype BF. Now, the thing is, we don't have that many light armor targets in the game as of right now. But in the future, I can definitely see more light armor enemies being a thing. So having these is a really good option. Not to mention, as of right now, light armor is one of the most difficult content to deal with because there's not many resources to deal with it. Like our best fighters are 110 mods. We didn't have any good dive bombers either until Sky Raiders came out, which also didn't do. Before Sky Raiders came out, we didn't have any good dive bombers for light armor as well too. And don't get me started with torpedo bombers. There's like nothing for torpedo bombers that we can use to deal with light armor as of right now. So having these fighters are definitely needed when we want to deal with light armor stuff as of right now. Because for carriers right now, there's like not much we can do when it comes to light armor stuff. And battleships right now have not any good, except maybe like the MK7, but there's no good HE guns to deal with like end game bossing as of right now. So we definitely need these planes. It's very important. The second thing is, if you guys don't know right now, the event is boosted for drop rates for the HVAR planes. I think it's about I want to say double drop rate increase. I'm not exactly sure. You won't see much from the siren mobs in the map, but the boss is definitely a significant increase. If you guys don't already know drop rates, back then when everyone was farming Iris, we did a community pool. This was like years ago, and the average drop rates was about 2% for the mini siren nodes. So 2% drop rate for one print, and the boss was a 6 to 7% drop rate for 1 or 2 prints. So if you want to think about it, it's either a 3.5% for one drop or 3.5 for a 2 drop. But overall, those is a 6 to 7% drop rate to get any prints at all from the boss. So drop rate now, I want to say it feels like a 14-ish, 15% drop rate. I don't know the exact numbers. I'm not going to find out for you guys, but I definitely can vouch that the rates for this event is very boosted. You're gonna feel like you're getting them like almost every other raid if you're running double efficiency or every other run with double efficiency because it's just that good. It's very good. Now, as for how many you need, I wrote this out in my Discord. Basically, the bare minimum you guys should get is 3. Obviously, 1 for each plane. You want 3. So if you're running like, I don't know, triple carriers, you're gonna need 1 for Enterprise, 1 for Yorktown, and then 1 for whatever carrier you use right here. Let's say you have, I don't know, I'm just going like Arc Royal or something, or terrible. She has no fighter slot. I don't know. Let's say SX, right? Then you want to have 3 of these. Now, That's the minimum. Ideally, you guys want to have 6 because there are some carriers in this game that uses 2 fighter slots. For example, let's say I make a fleet like this, right? Where I have Yorktown, or Yorktown 2, but she's in another fleet right now. Let's say I have a fleet like this, right? Yorktown 2, Indomitable, Illustrious. This is an example comp, ignore it. But basically, each of these girls can hold 2 fighter slots. Like Yorktown 2 can hold one right here, one right here. Illustrious or Indomitable can hold 2 as well, 2 slots right here. And Illustrious also can hold 2 fighter slots. So 6 is a good option as well too for maximum, because there are some carriers in the game that can hold 2 fighter slots. And the more HVAR fighters you have available when dealing with light armor stuff, the more damage you're going to do, because obviously HVAR planes are meant for dealing with light armor. And instead of 1, you have 2. That's a significant damage increase. So 6 is ideally where you want to be at. Now, me personally, I'm doing 9, almost have 10 right now because I'm still farming the event. Because my thought process is, when it comes to any significant like content, you guys got to realize, or not significant, but like other endgame content, there's more to a fleet, or there's not just one fleet, there's 2 fleets. So when you have 2, 2, 2 on one fleet, so 6, what's the other fleet gonna have, right? And let's say if that 2, 2, 2, the 6 HVAR plane fleet is not enough to take down the future bosses in this game, you want to have a backup. So having 3 more laying around is pretty nice. So I'm going for 9. So to answer you guys' question, 3 minimum, 6 ideally, and if you want to be a monkey like me, 9. So I don't recommend you guys go for 9. I say go somewhere between 3 to 6. Ideally 6 is where I would recommend you guys to go at. 6 as of right now, I feel with the shop is about maybe 60 to 70,000 points, roughly around there. Maybe a little bit unluckier, but about 70,000 is what you should see when you have 6 planes done. So best of luck to you guys when you have to farm that out. It's gonna be great. Now, how does double efficiency work? People keep asking me about this. So I used about 300 double efficiencies from this for this event so far. It's a lot, but yeah. These don't count as doubling your rewards. What it does essentially is that whenever you clear like a siren node, it doubles your rolls. So like, let's say you fight the boss here. Like let's say I go inside, for example, right? And I take down one of these siren nodes, which has a 2% drop rate, right? So I think I have it running as of right now, but I'll show you how it works. Essentially, what it does is it doesn't double your reward, but you roll twice. So let's say instead of fighting 1, you fight 2 simultaneously. It's essentially how it works. So one run you can have the print drop, and the other one you can't have you won't get a print drop. It'll count as 1. So that didn't double your reward, because if it did double your reward, you will get the exact same drop from the siren twice. But that's not the case. What it does is it rolls twice for you. So every run you do is basically 2 runs rather than doubling your rewards. So for example, you guys can see right here. Well, I turned it off, but take that reward, and then I would roll another reward, and that's what I get for like an elite kill right here. So that's how it works. Same with the boss. You fight the boss, you defeat it, it rolls the boss drop twice, and that's essentially how it works. The last question is, how do I farm so fast? So double efficiencies. I said this in my video. Double efficiency, if you guys don't have time, you want to speed things up, is how you're going to do it. I also was running 4 fleets. Now you guys are going to see 3 fleets here, 1 setups, right? But I was running 4 fleets. Now I'm using level 70 carriers. It does work. You gotta manually control that last one so you don't fight a battleship mob, but I was doing that. There's also a good event because we do have onsen as well too. So second dorm, and you have the onsen available. It just makes grinding much easier. Basically, every ship that is second dorm and onsen or hot spring is like a ranged ship. So you have 60 morale regen an hour, which is a lot. It's very, very good. So I highly recommend that you guys, if you guys are farming hardcore, make good use of those onsen usage, because basically it gives every ship a free dorm, and that is very, very important. So I believe that's all the questions and concerns that you guys have sent for me. I don't think there's much I can talk about else anymore. If you guys have questions though, feel free to ask more. I'll try to go ahead and answer them if I see one that I didn't answer in this video. But overall though, these planes are good. It is boosted rates. You're going to need about 3 minimum, 6 ideally, or if you want to be an idiot like me, go for 9. Double efficiency just doubles the rolls, and I play a lot, guys. You guys should know this by now. If you guys have been watching my videos for a long time, I play a lot, okay? I was doing for like the first 3 days of the event like 12 plus hours grind a day. So don't be surprised that I'm done with my prints by now. So if you guys want to see my prints right count right now, I'm sitting at 224. I already have one made. So basically 250 prints almost. So that's the end of that video, guys. Hope y'all enjoy it. Good luck on farming as always. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for being awesome, awesome people.